Okay, so Mr. Do. You've never played this? You never even heard of Mr. Do before?
I had never heard of it. I did
Cool.
have a friend. I was playing Xbox earlier today before we recorded, and I was mentioning to a friend slash listener, Inky Blinky Clyde slash Stimson J Cat slash Andy, and he grew up with this game, and
Hmm.
he's like, oh my god, he wanted to tell me all about it. And I was like, dude, no, wait, don't say anything. I'm not supposed to know anything.
Okay, now you did get a little bit of intro, so did you try to figure out what the game mechanic was from
I
that?
I did, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna let this run for a second, and I'm gonna see what. Okay, maybe this will show me something because it's I really it like it gave me Dig Dug vibes, even though I've never really been any good at Dig Dug slash I've never survived in Dig Dug long enough to get to the next scene. And you'll see this instantly in me playing. Is it like what is this guy doing? He's supposed to. I'm assuming there's supposed to be some apple drops here. Like once I figured out you could like there's one coming up where I dropped the apple and I was
Hmm.
like, okay, wait, this is cool as shit. You just smash him with it, and it's so satisfying. It is so satisfying.
It is. It is.
But everything about this game was great. Like I loved the visuals. I love that little like I guess you're a clown. Like
Yeah,
I really didn't look
you're
anything
looking
up, and the music is super carnival-esque sound. I mean, I don't know. I was at first I don't want to say frustrated, but definitely like okay, what am I supposed to be doing? But once you figure it out, oh my god, that's so much fun. And also, is Universal as in like Universal Film?
No,
Completely different.
Universal
Okay.
was an arcade game company that started in the 70s, if memory serves me right. Yeah, it must have been 70s.
Okay.
A Japanese company. So this is, and
Sorry. So
yeah,
my thought process there. Sorry,
that you can outrun them.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll just outrun them, and no, you can't. By the way, you cannot outrun them. They will get you every time.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, I really enjoyed the color scheme on this. And we should have probably put a little asterisk is warning. You thought if you think John and them have bad ADHD, you haven't met me yet because I will jump around on y'all so much. But visually, the game was so awesome. I mean, the beautiful lush greens, the colors really are vibrant and
Mm.
fit. I think with that like carnival-esque sound and stuff. But yeah, see, I would. It took me like,
And
yeah.
you're not experimenting much with the ball yet. You're not really using the ball mechanic
So,
yet.
and that took me a bit to figure out. Was like, I figured you could just keep rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire. But no, you have to like either. It seems like there's a little bit of a recharge time on it. See, like
Yeah,
right there.
well,
I
once
got
it flies
so
out,
many times.
yeah, once it flies out,
Uh-huh.
it'll bounce around until it either comes back to you or it hits something.
Okay. Okay.
So
Gotcha.
and so once it explodes because it hits something, it takes
By
a
the
second
way,
to recharge. Yeah.
thought that was real slick. Thought I was slick. I waited for him. I was like, you know what? Fine. You want to come to me? Like, I do like that AI that you'll watch and they follow you around and
Mm.
there's something very satisfying too about just digging like this. Just like
Yeah.
make little paths throughout it. It's a lot of fun. I figured out about the dropping of the apples, like you see there, where if you leave a little ledge and if it's not too far of a drop, it won't smash and it won't split open, which is
Yeah.
nice.
It's allowed to drop basically one length of the apple.
Okay.
Anything more than that will
There goes.
will
Watch this,
break.
right? Boom. See that
Boom!
was.
See, now
That
you're
is
getting the
so
hang of it.
satisfying. So satisfying,
Yeah.
especially if you get multiple and you smash like two of them, because then you get that big, I think, 2,000 points, and it's just. Yeah, that I was proud of myself. I figured that out too about how to get the extra.
Mhm.
Because at one point I tried to walk up and just grab it. It's like no, that's
Yeah.
not how this works.
Yeah.
But,
One of the cool strategies with this is usually you're gonna try to catch as many cherries as you can, and make just one long path. So the monsters are basically in the path, and what you do is as soon as the ball recharges, you just send it back, because it's gonna go down the path and get the closest guy. And
I just held it with the apple there, so I guess they can't.
oh yeah,
So and I was figuring that out. This is great. Watch this. Boom! It's a good one.
So
That's
close, so
satisfying.
close.
That is sad. And then I love the little clown. He's even though I hate clowns, find him super cute and adorable. This little and when he dies, how he splits and it's just flips side down. But you notice I made the high score on
there
on
you
a brand
go.
new As long as it's a brand new machine and nobody's put any scores in it, I can get there. But God, this game was really fun. I'm still really, really, and it's kind of a shame because it's like once I finally got the hang of it is when my 7 minutes was up. You know, it's like you get to go and make out with the hot cheerleader, but you don't know if you're into making out yet, and then you're like, oh wait, this is pretty fun, and then you're like, I want to do that some more. Oh yeah, 2,000 baby, that's a big smacks right there. Look at that. It's so satisfying though. I cannot stress that enough. Is the digging and making little paths and trying to, like you say, link it all in one go.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you are catching on fast.
That thing was cool. And then you get these Cookie Monster MFers who just come out and they start eating things. This is where I run into the R because I didn't know any better. It was like, oh, I just captured it, right?
No, you ran. You pushed the apple into him. Yeah.
I'm a learner. See, look, I'm going. Yeah, I'm starting to figure it out.
Yeah,
but I wish I had better descriptors and a better vocabulary because this game totally deserves that. It's
an absolute stone cold classic. It's brilliant.
It does make me want to try Dig Dug to see if I'd be better at it. Just because, like, I wonder if it plays on the same mechanics of you kind of are digging around and looking for points, but.
Well, the digging mechanic was an evolution, just like Space Invaders was an evolution of Breakout. Okay. The digging mechanic is an evolution of the maze chase game, like Pac-Man.
Okay.
Because now, once the processors were strong enough to basically have enough memory to remember where you had dug, because that's eating up a lot of memory when you think about it.
I didn't even think of that. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Wow. So this was something that a year or two earlier the games wouldn't have even been able to do.
Wow.
So
see, I did the Apple properly that time, and then I broke it.
Yeah. But and this is why there's like there's three big games at this. Well, two big games and one also ran that are using this mechanic.
Okay. At
this moment in time, and this is the third of those games. We've talked on the show about the other two already. But yeah, so this mechanic of digging out and changing the environment as you go was very innovative at the moment.
That's fantastic, and it does it so well. It's just so smooth. Like, this game is so smooth in terms of how it does it. I played this for this, like you were saying. I mean, this was the first time I had ever played it, my first real exposure to it, and I feel like I did okay, but it left me wanting more. In terms of, not like the game didn't deliver, just like, oh, I figured this out. Okay, I really want to get into this now. Like, I want to see if I can link stuff together. And it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. It's like getting that good Pac-Man. It's very much to me like Pac-Man is something I have played, Galaga I have played, and that would be my 80s reference for arcade games because I just didn't play a lot. I was a 90s kid in terms of. As soon as Daytona came out and there was Model 2 stuff, I was so hooked on that there was no getting me off. Like, you're less of the Model 2, in which case then I got off.
All I gotta say is, made out with a girl on top of a Miss Pac-Man machine.
What? There you go. That's a life accomplishment right there. Hey. Was it Miss Pac-Man or was it?
It was a Miss Pac-Man machine. It was a Miss Pac-Man machine. I remember the positioning of that central joystick very well. Okay, and that's why this is a Patreon only thing. Okay, let's get back to the audio.